Well, welcome back. Hey, this is the second half of Four Sisters Live. The conversation continues. It's all about entrepreneurship. And I have to my right and to my left, they're going to introduce themselves because this is going to be a fantastic show because I got the bestest of the bestest in the entrepreneur world with me. Tell me your name.
Hi, I'm Nicole Shipley. I'm Vice President of the Christian Giving Circle.
All right.
And I'm Paulette Davis, the President and founder of the Christian Giving Circle.
Whoa. Mm-hmm. And this young lady right here, yours truly is
Terry Tabor from Expressions by Terry.
Oh my goodness! So we have a lot to talk about today. So definitely with the Giving Circle. Oh, I forgot these two ladies. Oh my God! So we got a lot to talk about, and I always got something to talk about with my girl. I'm Terry. Again, you like those silk scarves? You like silk shirts? Girl, what you do? You thought about doing silk shirts and stuff like that?
I have the silk ties and bow ties. I haven't gotten to the shirts yet, but
I think that'd be nice. Because I'm a tie-dye girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at 70s.
Do it.
Yeah, like some yellows and orange and blue. Where is Sharon at? Sharon would hook me up. Because she said, Sharon, you need to be wearing your colors, like oranges and browns.
That's our colors.
Yeah, that's your color, too?
Yes.
Oh, my God. So we got...
At least that's what Sharon said.
Sharon said, well, that's our same skin tone. We got a lot of those oranges up under us. Wow. Mm-hmm. But we wouldn't have known that if we didn't, Sharon, using her expert advice, to teach us about things like that, right?
Right.
Oh my goodness! So listen, we got a lot to talk about. So I'm gonna just turn this over to Terry because I know Terry got some stuff that she'd like to say and get us all started off about what's going on in the entrepreneur world. What's going on?
Well, I just wanted to remind everyone the fashion show, June 2nd. My clothes will be in that fashion show. It will be at Friendly High School. My granddaughter is producing the show, June 2nd. And what time?
What time?
It's at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
4 to 6. And it's at Friendly High School. I think it's 1000 Allentown Road.
Wow.
In Fort Washington, Maryland. Wow. And also I'm having another Sip and Paint on Silk Sunday, June 10th.
Uh-oh, June 10th.
At Overdue Recognition. Jackie, the owner of Overdue Recognition, she did come here for as one of our guests. So I'm hoping that everyone will be able to come. Got to sign up to make sure that we all have the supplies that we need.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and
it is a lot of fun.
I'm going to be ashamed to say no. That is so shameful. Yeah, so I need to be there.
I'll see you there.
I'll be there.
Okay.
Because I'm jealous of the women that got scarves all around. And like one of the ladies gave me one of the scarves. I'm like, don't give me anything. I got to be there for myself and do my own scarf.
That's right.
So yeah, I definitely will be there. Okay. June the 10th. That's on a Sunday.
June 10th. It's a Sunday.
I have nothing
3
to
to
do.
6.
Isn't it something called June 10th? It's a
yes, it
holiday?
is.
Yeah.
It started in Texas.
Yes, okay.
Because they were the last ones who knew about
the freedom.
Being
to be free.
Right, so it was June 10th.
Yeah. Do anybody know anything that's happening here concerning their holiday, June 10th?
There are
lots of things.
Lots of things, yeah.
Watkins Park. So we need to be talking about that soon. I mean, gosh, that is an amazing. Because so I won't have to go to Tennessee and these other places to experience.
In Texas, they always
and
do
Texas. I really want to go to Texas. That's where it started, right?
Yes.
So I want to go to Texas then. I'll come back to D.C. after I experience the real deal, the real plantation houses and all those other great things.
Oh, they have parades and all the time. I didn't know what it was. I lived in Texas for about 6 months. I'm in it.
Yeah.
And everyone was going to the parade, and I said, what's going on? They said, June 10th, you don't know about it? No. But they did. I did.
They're celebrating their freedom.
Right.
Yeah, like how is it that you don't know that you're free and you're the
they
last
didn't know
one?
how to read and all of that. They kept it from them. So they were the last one to know about being free.
Isn't that something?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that something? Thinking that we were about to celebrate Memorial Day on tomorrow, but there are still people that do not know that they're free after these great soldiers and people in the military have fought for us, they still don't know that they're free. I mean, and that's what I love about entrepreneurship, like that freedom. It gives us that freedom to be able to do exactly what we want to do, you know, when we want to do it, and just live life on our own terms. That is when we get our systems together, right?
Correct.
So, yeah, we should talk about that. Systems. Oh, my God. All right, so let me just tell you, and we'll talk about that too. But today I was at the Women Expo event in D.C., an amazing event where hundreds of women came. I wouldn't say thousands, but it was hundreds of women that came. And we had the housewife of Potomac, Karen. Sorry, Karen, I did not know who you were with all that blonde hair. And I had to interview her because I work for like this production company. I was like, and she had just gotten off stage, and I was like, oh my God, like, hi, how are you doing? I treat everybody the same.
Right.
Like I am
Everyone's should be special.
Yeah.
I treat everybody the same, so I didn't really even know that. Okay, so sorry, and that's just how I am. They're like, you know who I am? Like, you're like, no. yeah, like, hey, I'm not going to tell you the other story when I ran into a politician here in Prince George's County, and they are big time because they happen to be the first lady. And I was like, oh, who are you? And like, I really didn't know them. Like, I gotta get better at this. Just the thing, you know. So anyway, so she was there, the Potomac housewife there. She did a lovely job, of course. You know, she's getting her name back out there. And then you had Lucinda. Lucinda Cross was there. You know who Lucinda Cross is, right?
Okay, I'm supposed to know.
Okay, so Lucinda Cross is out of New York, and she tells her story about, you know, when she had to actually, she ended up in prison for, you know, trafficking drugs, and but just a wonderful story about how she reactivated her life, and oh my God, so she's one of the workshop speakers there. The lady is doing amazing things. I mean, and she was just here, and Sister Sisters Network supported her on last night as she was sharing how to secure the bag, how to get your money, how to know what your giftings are, and go after that which is yours. You know, so Lucinda Cross, shout out to her. She's out there, so shout out, girl. You had people that was dealing with domestic violence issues. They were out there. You had women that was dealing with trafficking. I didn't know human trafficking was so huge. Like, it's a huge thing, and to think someone is making their nonprofits, you know, concerns about that. You had one woman out there that was doing like, hey, should you be single or should you court? That's a whole nother subject for me. I'm like, I'm so like a Bible girl. So I'm like, you should court. I believe in dating. Dating is a game. But that's another story. So anyway, so she had so that's one of the things. But yeah, let's talk about the systems, because they had a panel there and they were talking about social, you know, entrepreneurship. And we have these ladies here today at the Giving Circle, and I think they are a prime example about what social entrepreneurship really looks like. And that means giving back to the community, but you're doing it with a passionate cause, is saying, this is where we are, this is how we're giving, but we still need to make money while we're giving. Isn't that huge?
It is.
That is so huge. Yes. So,
Let's go
over here.
Hello, everyone. For 35, I'm going to try not to get emotional, because whenever I tell this story, it really touches my heart. I was a teacher in D.C. public schools for 35 years. And during that time, I was robbed 3 times. The first time, I had a gun put to my head. I could feel it. The second time, I had a gun put to my stomach. I felt it. And the third time, this person took a knife about that long and attempted to take my pocketbook. I was leaving the school with another teacher at that time. He swung the knife, and it missed me by ½ an inch. I was devastated, but then I heard God say, at that time, you will not harm this lady. I really believe that. I called my daughter, Nicole, and she was crying and so emotional. I said, no, 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 no. I'm still standing, and they're not calling you from the morgue. When I got home, I fell to my knees. I said, Lord, you have my attention. What do you want from me? I remained in prayer for, several years, still asking. I knew there was something I needed to do to just show my gratefulness, because he had spared my life 3 times. I said, I'm not meant to be here. And the concept of a giving circle came to mind one day. I started the Giving Circle in 2005 with the understanding that I did not want to be invasive nor financially stressful to people's lives. And that's what the Christian Giving Circle is about. I'm on a mission that God has put me on. And I promised him for the rest of my life, I would be serving people, helping people. We call it small things in life, but let me tell you something. If you have a sign on your door saying you will be evicted tomorrow, that's not a small thing.
No.
If you pick up the telephone, well, I'm old school, but your phone is cut off, that's not a small thing. I just want to give you a snippet of one client we had when we first started out. A young man came to us. He was about 20-some years old. He had 3 toddlers with him. They were wearing grocery bags.
Like
Because
a
he-
Safeway bag.
Yes, because he could not afford diapers. Now, one thing the Christian Giving Circle is very adamant about, we know that the government cannot do everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
But when you go to the government, you go to Miss Smith's desk, you fill out some papers. Then you go to Miss Jones's desk and you fill out some papers. And she says, come back in 2 weeks to fill out more papers. We try to assist our clients immediately. If I get a call on a Monday and it sounds credible, because I do some research, by that Wednesday, I'm out the door. I love what God has told me to do. I'm retired now, and this is my mission in life. My daughter, who's our vice president, is a blessing because she shares my desire to help people. We were at a meeting once, and I'm just going to give this little snippet, and there was a senior lady there who may have been about 80, and she didn't have the money to pay for her prescriptions. We never give cash to clients, potential clients. My daughter got up from the table that day, had the lady was with her son, meet her at the pharmacy, and my daughter paid for that prescription. These are hearts that care. Our motto is this: we cannot do everything, but together we can do something.
Yes.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Not going to cry.
Yeah. Well, I was.
Oh,
It always touched me, and
You wanted to say anything, Nicole?
We are a group of women, about 75 plus women, all aspects of life. Prince George's County, we have people in Texas, we have people in Ohio. We're not restricted by where you actually live, but we only help families inside Prince George's County. Because at first when we got started, it was too broad. You know, we tried to help people in Virginia, trying to help people in D.C., and it got too much for us. So our main focus is Prince George's County. And like I said, women of all aspects. We have top judges, senators, young ladies who don't even know where their next meal is coming from, a part of the organization, the Christian Giving Circle. So anyone is welcome. We're $65 a year. And as we know, that's not a lot because sometimes we can go out and spend $65 or more for dinner or within a day. And that's all that we ask for a year. We do accept donations, and I believe we do a lot with that $65. You know exactly where your money goes. Yes. You never have to question. Basically, when the problem comes into us, we send out a mass email. We do not have meetings because we do not want to be invasive to someone's life. We all are busy, extremely busy. Busy with our kids, busy with our churches, busy with our jobs. But we send out a mass email. We ask for everybody to reply back to the email within 24 hours, and then that way it's a yay or nay. If it's a nay, if you have additional questions, we like to answer your questions, and then we're assisting the family.
How many members do you have?
We have over 75 women. Over 75. Yes, you are, and Terry is one of them.
And-
Thank you.
And also, Peggy is one of our board members.
Yes, and Peggy's a board member.
And I'm a lifetime member of Sisters for Sisters.
Ah,
Yeah.
yay.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting. So that's really, really cool. I think so. People are giving $65 a year. just to pay in to help contribute. That is like huge.
And you know exactly where every penny goes. Every email that we send out, you know how much we have in our budget. Because if we have a lot of money in our treasurer, we're not doing what we're supposed to do. So we like to keep that amount as low as possible because we're not an organization that holds on to money.
I love it. I love it. I was just at an event where the Black benefactor was, and yes, most definitely. But I definitely want to share that information with you and your mother concerning the funds they do have there. And actually, Reggie Von Lee was there. He was the guy that built the 20,000 square foot compound in Texas. So yeah, so we need to talk because
absolutely,
things like that, and I want to give you some clues about what to add inside of you guys.
Fabulous.
So,
Thank you.
It's amazing, guys. We're going to take a break, and we come right back. We're going to have more entrepreneur talk. Thank you.
They wanted to know if you had to live in Prince George's County to be a member, and you do not. We just focus on assisting people who live in Prince George's County because when we first got started, it just became mind-boggling trying to help people in D.C. and Virginia and Baltimore because we were getting calls from all over. But you can live anywhere. We have members living in Texas, Alabama, New York, Ohio. So you can live anywhere to be a member.
So how can they get in contact with you?
Oh, great. You can email info@thechristiangivingcircle.org. You can give us a call at 301-648-0242, which I believe is 6480 CGC. And we're also known as our little nickname is CGC. and that's how they can contact us.
So you know what? We didn't ask you this. When is your next fundraiser? You guys do have fundraisers, right? Too?
We actually don't do a lot of fundraising. We do a lot of networking with other organizations to raise money, but we don't do a lot of fundraising. So that is something that we would like to be more part of in 2018.
That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah.
And you are a non-profit organization.
Yes, we are. We are 501c3. Yes, since 2005.
All donations are tax deductible.
And you know where I want to stress, you know where every penny goes to. You know what's in the treasurer, and you know where every dollar goes.
Oh, accountability.
Yes.
Huge
Yes.
But nonprofits. You
Yes.
want to know.
Yes.
Seriously. I think we got a caller on the line, so let's see what they may have some questions for you. Hello, caller.
Hi, this is Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
I can't believe I got my 4th favorite sisters in the house.
You do. We're here.
And I can't even believe that we got Paulette and Nicole.
I know.
To even give us 5 minutes of their time. They are some busy ladies.
That they are doing good work.
Good works. Good works.
And Peggy
you know
is
what?
on
It's
our
so
board.
funny. I'm not in the studio, and it's just amazing to be able to sit on the other side and watch Four Sisters live. Y'all guys are simply amazing.
Thank you.
And one thing I want to do before I let y'all guys go, Paulette, thanks for reminding me that I owe for membership.
Yeah, you sit on the board, but you need to pay up that $65. Don't you love sisters? Yes, yes.
So on that note, guys, love you, love you, love you. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm so
Thanks,
sorry
Peggy.
that I'm not
Thanks,
in the studio
Peggy.
because, I really wanted to be there with my sisters. But next time, Paulette and Nicole, you got to come back into the studio and do it again, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Peggy, do you have any more hamburgers left?
We sure do. I want all. Oh, Paulette, guess what? We're celebrating Mommy's 85th birthday.
Oh my goodness.
And remember, I am the first recipient of the Marion Bell Award.
There you go. So you know
So
what?
I should
When
be
you
there.
get
I
to
should
the
have
studio,
been
y'all
there.
guys, come over to the house, okay?
Hey, send me a
Thank
turkey
you.
burger.
Thank
Okay.
Love you guys.
Okay, love you, Peggy.
Love you too. Yeah, so that's Peggy Morris, the founder, yes, and president of Sisters for Sisters
Phenomenal
Network
woman.
Incorporated. So she is a phenomenal woman. I thank her for everything that she's doing. And you can go anywhere, including the network that I was just at today. They're like, oh, Peggy Morris. And I'm like, yeah, Peggy. Yeah. Are you going to be in the next
knows
meeting?
Peggy.
I know.
Yeah.
The lady just walked in. She said, Shirley, aren't you Sister? I'm like, yeah, where were you? Are you coming to the next meeting? She said, yeah, I'll be there. I'm like, okay, cool. So anyway, but yeah, again, but this is like amazing stuff that you guys have going on. And you just don't want to like, you want more time on this topic about, why we create nonprofits, why we, feel like social, justice and social responsibility is such a big thing in our companies. And a lot of people, they just start companies and they really don't understand their responsibility to the community. And as believers, that's a huge responsibility.
Now, can I say something on that note?
Yes.
Our clients run the gamut. We have had women who have come to Prince George's County in the middle of the night, leaving their households because of a domestic violence, and called us in order to get furniture, first month's rent for their apartments.
They literally have nothing.
Yeah, and we've helped them. We've helped them. We've had children who are dealing with cancer, whose mothers have called and wanted us to see if we could help her pay some bill in her household. We have helped her.
Stop working.
I had a young man call who had a cell phone that was getting ready to be cut off. His wife was in hospice. This was the only connection he had. So we paid his phone bill. So it runs the gamut. It's not just utilities. It's I listen to the story, and if it's a rental situation, I call the rental office to verify that this is the amount that the person needs.
And we try to tell people also, we're going to ask a lot of questions, and you have to be upfront. Because when the members come to us to ask a question, we want to make sure that we have an answer for the organization. I was going to piggyback off of something you had just said.
Social responsibility. I mean,
Oh goodness, it slipped my brain that quick. There was somebody.
Ooh,
that-
join the club.
I know, me too. I'm like, girl, you see me right now.
Right. It was something you had just said, but I'll
We'll come
pick
back
up
to
on-
it, but
yeah.
I want to ask you about a list. Are you guys on a certain list? Because how do people know to call you? Like, how would I know to
Oh,
call you?
I know.
I need my light bills paid.
Yeah,
Like,
we have a really good relationship with WSSE,
Okay.
PEPCO, SMEPCO, BGE. My mother talks to them so much that they actually know the Christian Giving Circle. And it's funny, we've had big organizations call us to ask us for money to help and assist
The
people.
Office of Aging calls
Yeah.
me all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
All the
Guess
time.
what?
Yeah.
They're right up from our
Absolutely.
studio.
I know where they-
Yes, on
Yeah.
L Street. Is that the area?
No, the one on
Prince
Allentown
George's County.
Oh,
Road.
so it's two. Okay, yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah, so we have a good relationships with all of those places also. But we dealt with a young lady not too long ago that literally went from a size 16 to a size 2-3
What happened?
because she wanted to make sure her kids ate and she didn't. So we instantly went and filled up her refrigerator, her pantry, and not only that, we took her shopping because she was going on a job interview and she didn't have any clothes to wear. We took her to Burlington Coat Factory, bought her a couple of nice starter outfits to get her through, and she got the job.
Yes. That was a testimony right here.
Yes,
my
she got
God.
the job.
Now,
Yeah.
does a government agency work that quickly? No.
No.
Lots of paperwork,
Yeah.
lots of
You can't
rules,
get back
lots
and
of
forth.
systems.
If you can't get back and forth to work, we give you a gas card to the closest gas station that you're near. Once again, we never give money directly to the person in their hand, but we give gift cards for grocery stores. If Giant's your closest one, Safeway. You know, we just want to be there to help. Sometimes you just need to get through that night, that peaceful night's sleep. You might not know where the next dollar's coming from that next day, but you need to just get through that night and thank God.
Oh my God. This is an amazing organization.
It's definitely a
Terry.
blessing. A
Okay,
blessing.
a blessing. Like I know I've been there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I wish I would have known someone like you
Yeah, me
guys. You
too.
know,
Yeah.
like keep you in my back pocket for those that are
No
in
problem.
need and be willing to give back. So,
Yep.
but you know, as you know, for Sisters for Sisters Network, PR, and everything, definitely we got to talk about
Yes.
a fundraiser for you guys. What do you think, Terry?
Fabulous.
Sounds good to me.
This is too amazing because
I
I've
will
been
help.
there as a single
Yes.
mother.
Yeah.
Like lights about to get cut off.
Right.
Don't turn them off yet.
Exactly.
I'll do something.
Oh, you
Exactly.
can say that?
You can't, but I be doing that. I said that before. Don't turn it off yet.
Yeah.
And this is
Wait a
God.
minute.
Honestly.
God just kissed her.
And-
He just made it
Honestly,
happen.
yeah.
I send out newsletters, and one thing I always put in the newsletter is don't take any day for granted. And I encourage our members to pay attention to some of the clients we have. It may not fit your lifestyle or something that has happened to you, but live long enough.
And I
You
we
know
gotta
know
wrap it
what's
up.
around.
One more
Okay.
thing. Everything's confidential. No one knows who you are. The only people that know who our clients are by name is Paulette and Nicole. Nobody else knows
You
who
never heard
you
a client's name, have you?
are. Seriously, we've helped mothers, we've helped daughters of members of the organization. You'd be surprised, but we never tell who we are exactly helping.
Right.
Okay.
It's so amazing.
Do we have a few minutes? Paulette had started, not Paulette, I'm sorry, Nicole, you have a new business.
Yes,
Started.
yes. Yeah, I've been in the IT field for over 20-some years. In February, I jumped out on faith, just started a janitorial business, commercial. I have 4 other partners, and I'm excited. We're doing very well. Within the last 60 days, we have accomplished a lot.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
As Peggy would say, we'll have to have you. To
All right, no
Right.
problem. Thank
Wait a minute,
you.
can I ask, you have maid service with that?
No, we only do commercial.
I asked her the same thing. She said, no.
Okay,
Let's
We'll
have
talk
some
more.
We'll talk
All
more.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're gonna be
Thank
right
you.
back, and we thank you, ladies, for coming
Yeah,
to Giving
thank
Circle. Oh my God, they are such a joy. Thank you
Amen.
for being the light of this
problem.
world. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Always sister. Sticking real close, giving each other, letting love flow. Always sisters, always friends. Really gotta learn to love each other. I need to stick real close. There's no one that we can live without each other. So why do we try? Why do we try? I wanna know why. Always sisters, always friends. Stay real close till the end. Real close to each other. Love me, I know you. Always sisters, always friends. Always sisters, always friends. You're my friend, I'm your friend. You know I wanna be with you. No matter what you're going through. Forever and always. You know I wanna be with you. No matter what you're making, I'm gonna be right by your side.
Well,
Hello, guys. We are back for Four Sisters Live. The conversation continues, and woo! Let's go get it! Look at Linda. I'm in the house. Got on her 4th of July, girl.
She looked right. She looked ready for Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
She's Memorial. She's got that spirit
I
going
know
for
she
her.
got that swag. What she gonna do?
My service people.
Hey, whoop
I'm
whoop!
gonna
Give
need
it
that
up to the
scarf.
service
I need that
members.
scarf. That is so
Yes.
amazing. Well, listen, guys, we had a fabulous conversation with the sisters. The Christian Giving
Circle.
right.
Yeah, that thing. Okay, yeah,
It's
this
a
is
tongue
so
twister.
amazing. Oh, that's a yeah. The Christian Giving
Circle.
Yes, and so what they do, they definitely are definitely socially responsible, to the community and for those that are in need. So now we're going to switch up, right, Terry?
Yes,
Just a little bit.
just a little
Just a
bit.
little bit.
We have two new guests.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. I don't know who you know
Well.
these people. I do. These are my sisters over
Okay,
here.
I'll remember that next conversation we have to have.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, cool. So I'll let them introduce themselves. To my right here is our dear Sisters Network.
Okay, Gloria O'Neill, and with O'Neill Enterprises. And so right now I'm focusing on health and wellness.
Oh,
Okay. Have a new product for type 2 diabetics. And talk a little bit more about that.
yes, you do. And you want to introduce
And
yourself?
I am Crystal Carter. I am the owner and lead business consultant for Evolution Business Alliance, and I help business owners take their business ideas from idea to actuality.
What? She's short? Whoa.
All right.
Elevator
There you
speech is
go.
on point. You
I
better
know.
get that, girl.
I'm like, I need some of that.
Wow. Okay,
That's
so
right.
let's get this party started, right? All right. So right now we want to go and just jump right in. I mean, so again, for those of you that's coming to the second part of the show and you have no clue, this lady right here to my left, of course,
It's
the
Terry
wonderful-
Tabor.
Yes.
Expressions by Terry. I paint on silk and host silk painting parties.
Yeah, did you see that you missed that? And she has a special sick party that is coming up very, very, very soon.
Soon.
We want to repeat that again
Yes,
to
June
them.
10th
Yes.
at Overdue Recognition in Bowie, Maryland at Bowie Town Center
Yes.
from
Yes.
3 to 6 p.m.
Yes. Yes. And that's not free because she's a business owner. So there's no there you go.
$35 per person.
$35 and you get a beautiful silk scarf. Out of
Two beautiful silk
way
scarves
Wow.
that you design
Oh,
yourself.
nice. I thought she
Two?
was one. Nice.
Two. That's
Two. Wow.
two. I don't know where you can get two for $35 and it's
Especially
still.
silk.
100% silk.
See,
Wow.
I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in. let's go over here, Miss Tom, young lady.
Okay,
What's
great.
going on? What's happening? I've heard you got some hot stuff going on. Like,
Exactly.
You are linking health.
Health and wellness.
Yeah.
And so, like, for right now, I'm focusing on a new product. It's called Captivita. And understand that we have, like, over 100 million adults that have type 2 diabetes. And they have to stick themselves, they get tired of it. However, this particular product, Captivita, it's so you can manage your diabetes and lose some weight. It also hydrates. There are a lot of good testimonials how in as little as 10 days you can lose weight and your blood sugar levels can go down. Because it improves the way you use insulin.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, and it's really easy to use. You just have this. You just have this bottle. You just fill it with water. The medicine actually is in this cap.
What?
Oh, nice.
So you put it on the bottle.
The water, the bottle is still water?
It's supposed to be. I don't have water in here. Push it down, shake it up, drink it once or twice a day. Keep drinking it. And then, like I said, you can start to lose weight and handle your type 2 diabetes. You know, in our community, we definitely need that.
Can you talk about type 2 diabetes? Is it type 1, type 2? I don't know for the audience that don't know what type 1 and type 2 is.
Well, with type 1, this isn't necessarily for type 1. That's when you actually don't produce the insulin. You can't do that. This helps you in the insulin production. So it is for type 2 diabetics.
Type 2. So that's the type 2 is more serious, is that right?
Type 1 is probably more serious. Okay. But this way you can actually manage it and reduce the amount of insulin that you would possibly have to take. Why do I have to sit that box?
Product placement here, really.
Okay, all right. Here's
Big
that
girl,
box.
you want to know about Captivita, okay?
Captivita.
Yeah, because
Captivita, exactly.
Type 2 is like,
Right.
it's kind of like that's on the verge of.
Right.
The verge of. I don't remember that. You know that?
I didn't.
I don't know,
No.
but that is good because a lot of us are, you know, because of the gluten, the bread, the sugars that we consume.
Right.
The box of Krispy Kreme that I bought off the side of the
Shame.
Bring any to.
That you didn't bring any to share, but you're going to sit here and talk about them.
She wouldn't have so much.
So,
You can have it. The guy.
Where's the sisterly love here?
Yeah, you guys can have it. I was just trying to support it, you know.
Well, it is for weight management, and we're not asking you to go on any kind of a rigorous diet or anything like that. So the weight they add, a lot of the diabetics are that way because they aren't able to manage their weight. So once you start managing your weight, almost automatically you produce insulin better. So that's the reason to start doing something like that.
wow.
How much would something like that cost us to?
This particular product is $119. However, when you get the benefits and you don't have to continuously do the finger sticks, if you're serious about managing your diabetes, this is a good product. And you get a month's supply.
Wow. So are these in doctor? You got questions?
You need to drink 2 bottles.
It depends
a day.
upon how quickly you want to manage the diabetes, okay? You can either drink 1, it comes in here for a 30-day supply, or you can do 2. And everybody's body is different. Some people don't need 2. Some people can just manage it with the 1.
So on that cap in there, so you change out the cap every day, or what?
Well, yeah, because the medicine is in the cap.
So there's
you
different
have
caps.
30. You have
30
30
caps.
of the caps,
Wow.
and you
I
do
get it.
1 a day.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That's like Kool-Aid. Like, that's cool. Like,
Is it a flavor or you can't taste it?
You can taste it.
Okay.
Is it
You can
good
taste
taste?
Does it taste like
It's
grape
different.
Kool-Aid or
it's
something?
not-
Or is
it's-
it,
Everybody's taste buds are different.
yeah.
Some people think it tastes really great. But like if it were for me, if I'm getting results, I don't really care about the taste because you're only drinking that little bottle.
Right.
You can do that. once a day, you can do that.
Gloria, what interests you in this product? I mean, is someone in your family or
Oh, okay.
what really?
My brother is type 2 diabetic.
I met your brother.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's also heavy. And he is getting good results.
Okay, great.
Yeah, he's getting. Oh, that's right. You did meet
I
him.
met him. I was trying to get him to dance. And he's like, you better get up off that cane. Let's go. yeah, he was so cool. He was just laughing. But yeah, an amazing person. So he's getting the
He's a
results,
product,
you know.
the product of the product.
Oh, okay, awesome.
He is a lovely personality. Seriously. Yeah, we had so much fun that night.
Oh, we did have a lot of fun.
Yeah. But
He
that's-
wanted to dance.
I
He
know
really
he
did.
I saw him. He moved the cane. I was like, just sit down. Yeah, so tell me something. So if someone wanted to get that particular product, what would they do?
Well, for right now, I want to be able to personally talk about and walk people through the product. So I'm actually giving out my cell phone number. Okay. So I'm Gloria O'Neill. You can definitely call me about the product so we can talk about it, see if it's for you, see if you know people, that can use it. It doesn't have to be you. I mean, it's like, this is what I feel we really need in our community.
Mm-hmm.
So that phone number slowly is 202-277-6150. And don't hesitate to call.
Repeat it again, just in case people are slow like me.
Right.
Grab their pen really quickly.
Right, grab that pen. It's 202-277-6150. And that's Gloria O'Neill. And this is called Captivita.
Captivita.
Right.
It's in the house.
I like the name of that.
All right, well, cool. We turned to the left. Go get her, Tiger.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, who is this lady?
I slipped in here. I got past security. They don't know who I am.
Evolution Business Solutions. Okay.
Okay. Actually, Evolution Business Alliance. I love my girl, but she got to get my business name right. But a lot of what I've been working with business owners is I realize we have a lot of people that want to start businesses, but they know their craft. They don't understand sometimes what goes into the backside of business and the unsexy, what I call the unsexy side of business. Right. And so my biggest thing has been creating opportunities to work with business owners that I can help them understand what, if you're going to be a hairdresser, you got to understand what it takes to have the products and the resources and the services on the backside. You don't have to do everything yourself, but you need to understand who do you need, why do you need them, what you need them to be able to do, and also and be able to control that, because you see a lot of superstars that get into basketball or whatever, and then they've got people behind the scenes that they're trusting. Oh, you're supposed to know accounting, you're supposed to know taxes, and because they're not aware of what those people need to do, that they need those people and what they need them to do for them, they get people in there doing things that don't help them grow their business, or because people are so focused on their craft that they forget the backside of keeping track of receipts and things they need to do in order to grow their business. And so a lot of what we do at Evolution Business Alliance is to work with people on that back piece. We're a resource company that's designed to help you all not feel like you have to do it by yourself. You're in business for yourself, but just not by yourself. And we're not asking for a part of the company. We come in as a consultant or a resource that helps you get those things you need and provide those resources. One of my clients that I'm very proud of is Lyric Hawkins. She had a 30-year dream of opening a daycare center. And this past November, we were actually able to help her fulfill that dream of opening her daycare center. And now she's to the point where it seems like every other week or something, I hear her saying she's got 2 or 3 more kids signing up to steadily grow. And even though her business is now open, what's been cool is that we've been able to come back in and still help her with some processes, help her fine-tune some things of her staff, and even sometimes fill in the gap where she may need a little bit of extra help that she doesn't know how to do. We fill in the gap and do those things for them. But it's, again, she knows what she wants to do as her business. We're coming in as a support company to help her fulfill those things, fulfill that dream and live that dream, but also help her realize you don't have to go through finding a person that can clean your floors. We have resources that we've already vetted, and we know who they are, and if they don't perform to a certain standard, we pull them off our list. So all she's doing is asking me to come in and do that for them. So that's a lot of what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've done well with that, but we're going to talk because Lyric must have you know, putting these processes together, because she in Aruba, so we're going to come back and talk about that. Because you are a powerful woman, you put that process in order. So we're going to take a little break and come right back to hear more about what this young lady is doing as far as project management and putting processes and systems together for your business. But now we're back into this business entrepreneur thing where we're going to talk about getting our systems and our process together with this wonderful young lady, Mrs. Crystal Carter. Go on and finish telling us about how exactly you create those systems, and then maybe a program that you're doing right now with another organization.
Well, we look at the business owner's needs. We come in, we don't just jump in and say we're going to take over things. We come in and look and see what you're doing, where you need us, and then we work out a plan to provide you the resources and services that you need. And once you get up and running, we're not gone. Where I'm still hanging around with Ms. Hawkins and her business, my other clients, we still touch back in to see where you are and what you need. One thing that I'm really excited about that's coming up new for Sisters Network Incorporated is that we're launching our professional development program where we're able to offer training to our members, as well as the training is also open to outside people that are interested in the training as well, to come into our offices. And we have people that are providing, some people are volunteering their training, and the workshops are a minimum of $5. And we have other people that have paid workshops that we're putting on the schedule, because you have to continue to learn and grow. So we have people that want to learn how to invest in the stock market. J.R. Fenwick, who is also on our board of directors, he's going to be doing Flip That Stock on June 4th from 6:30 to 8:30, and the link to that class is in a newsletter that we sent out, but reach out to us and we'll let you know how to get that one. I'm also doing a Microsoft Office overview where it allows you to learn how to embrace the power of what's in your Microsoft Office suite. There's a lot of hidden gems that are in there that people don't really know about. And then also we have, and that one's on January 13th, and then we have Gigi, who's coming in to do a social media class. And that class is going to be, that's January. I'm sorry, June. Oh, I'm sorry, I said January. I mean June. So we have.
Interrupting, excuse me.
So we have June. I'm sorry, June, not January. June. June 4th is Flip That Stock, and that's going to be from 6:30 to 8:30. And there's a link on the site. Members have get that class for $97 versus being $127 for non-members. The social media class the class is $5 for a 2-hour class, and that's going to be really great. And then we also going to do the Microsoft Office overview. So those are all classes that have been put out in the newsletter. And reach out. We can always resend you the newsletter to let you know how we'll give you links to register for those classes.
Okay. Oh, amazing.
Contact information.
Crystal Carter at Evolution Business Alliance. Crystal at evolutionbusinessalliance.com. My cell phone 336-327-1994. And all the training classes are from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
How do they find those training classes?
We have them on the we have a newsletter that we've been sending them out to, but we have to work on getting them posted on the website.
Yeah, guys. So check us back out very, very soon. It's Sisters for Sisters Network. Yes.org, and you can find that information there soon. All right. So meanwhile, any more announcements for you, young lady, Miss Terry, for the entrepreneur world? That's it.
Hope to see you June 10th.
Oh my God. What about you, Gloria? Nothing. You good?
Call me.
Come on. You need someone to. Oh, sorry. But anyway, we just thank you.
Y'all know she's special.
So special. Like, you singing this song? Girl, yeah, that was a song back in the day. But anyway, we're excited to have you guys again. Shout out to Sisters for Sisters Network, guys. And extraordinary things are definitely happening within the network, guys. And we encourage you here in Prince George's County and all over to stay in tune, because coming up really soon, Tuesday, we should be having a meeting, a sister meeting, meetup, and we're excited about that, the newness of this, organization. But anyway, it's all about entrepreneurship. It's all about you. So until we meet again, guys, for Sisters Live, we see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.